What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. We got Superstar Rob over here. Wait, this way.
Yeah.
So today's a special one, as you can tell by the title. We will be talking about 6 undervalued collectibles that we think are a good price. The market has been going nuts. So is there even anything that is available for a good price? I think there are a few. I've done some research. You've done some research. And I think what we've picked is pretty solid stuff and might help some people out. But always remember, not financial advice. We do not know what we're talking about, just our opinions. And these things change like crazy on the daily. If you're in VV, you know that.
And this is
So,
going to be a lot of fun too.
yeah.
This is going to be a fun one for sure.
I think so. I think if you've been trying to figure it out, you're like, oh my God, everything's going up. What do I buy? Do not
Yeah.
chase. No FOMO right now. Okay. It's hard to see everything you like go up, but there are opportunities out there, and these are what we think are some of them. So first, let's show how the market has been pumping. So this is the Todd. This is the Grail, I guess, the number one, the first ever VV collectible on the app, and you can just see it from here. This was beginning of January until
Wow.
now. We've
Blue
gone from
skies.
3,600 to like pretty much 6K. Crazy, but you're gonna notice a pattern with this last couple days. So this is the Todd, and any other Batman has pretty much had the same type of spike on their graph. Maybe not to the extent of thousands, but very similar price action. So this next one here is the Superman. So I'm lucky enough to have one of these, and I purchased it at around 1350.
Nice.
Somewhere around here. And as you can see, same thing, huge spike beginning of January. So I guess with the lack of collectible drops, people have been getting impatient, just throwing their money at early things or things they think will be grails in the future. And Superman right now says it's 2355. I don't know how accurate this website is. It's ecomi wiki. Yeah. Great website for referencing. It gives you a general idea. I don't know if it's exactly what's shown, but it gives you an idea of the price action is what we're looking here.
That was a great buy for you. What made you
I did well, but look,
one?
if you bought at any time, realistically, like if you waited a month, you're laughing.
Yeah.
It just keeps going up. It'll have like a little bit of downtime, then up and downtime. So you got to wait for that next downtime, I think, in my opinion. But I paid 1350.
That's huge gains.
So I got lucky. You know, when I bought it on the snow globe drop because I lucked out on the secret rare snow globe. I sold that for 1500, and I flipped it into this for 1350. I had a couple extra gems on the side.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying during those days of Christmas there was a gem squeeze. So I guess we're seeing now the bounce back from that.
Yeah, anytime that they're going to drop something that people want, that people are going to be selling their stuff, and that's when I'm going to try to be buying it. But the problem is, if you don't have your money in the market, then it won't grow. So you have to be able to recognize, okay, there might be a drop coming, and sell just a little bit early and hope that you get in before. But timing the market's never a good idea either. So you hope that you make enough that when you sell it, even during your gem squeeze, you're still up in profits.
Yeah, you want your gems to work for you when you're there's a lot of time going by. I think people just want their gems working for them. Exactly. They can't use them, so start getting in and going for the long run.
Yeah, that's what I think too. So I guess let's start with you got 3, I got 3. That's how we're getting into 6. So you had 3, I guess, brands.
Yeah,
that you think are undervalued.
So it's kind of touching upon what you're saying right now. So if you're looking,
pull it up.
Yeah, we'll start off with the golden moments. So Disney's golden moments, like it's expensive. Like the buy-in prices right now for these are expensive, but it's the old saying, you buy high, you sell higher. So like these, I think, are going to just continuously go up as VV grows, as VV becomes more popular, as people start growing their gem base, which we've done, where you start off with a small amount, and then as you start winning drops, you can grow the amount of money that you have, the gems that you have. They're going to be looking to invest in some stable blue chips, and this is definitely going to be one of them. I don't think there's ever a bad time to buy one of these.
No,
like you can try to time it.
I think you're right. I think some of them are better than others if you were comparing them. And I think that we've been seeing a little bit of overflow from the DC, like the Batman universe the DC universe has been going nuts. I don't know if there's DC whales coming in and buying up all that stuff, or if it's just literally gem squeeze, and those were undervalued compared to other collectibles. I haven't checked the market caps on them.
Yeah.
But I know that Elsa, I have one. That's how I know. She's been going crazy today.
Yeah.
And
1300 today.
Yeah, 1300 for the floor. And then so has R2. R2D2's been going nuts. He's
Yeah.
2,000 for the floor now or something like that.
Yeah,
But
2100 last time I checked.
2100, wow,
Yeah.
so even better. And I have one of those too. So those are the two I've been checking in on. But Homer and Bart, that's the first ever Disney golden moment, first ever Disney drop, besides if you consider Spider-Man a Disney drop
Yeah.
or not. And the other one that I'm really interested in is Iron Man, because it's the first appearance of Iron Man. And if all these other superheroes are going, that's just a matter of time.
Yeah,
But
any of them, even the skateboard, like, but for
but
sure.
even the hat's dropped. Like these have been going down. Like that's what I'm saying. This is like
Yeah.
you're bang on with this. The
The
skateboard is rare. There's less editions. Like there's every single one.
yeah, the Mickey hat was at 2185 last time I checked on the
Yeah,
floor.
and I'm pretty sure it's been over 3K or something
Wow.
close to it. Like at one point.
Yeah.
So it's like you said, these are long term for sure. I think you're right. I think they're going to be buy high, go higher kind of thing.
Yeah.
But maybe
Yeah.
when you're buying high, try and buy it when it's like it's been sitting around for a little bit of the price, you know?
It's a good point on the Mickey hat. If it's come back from 3000, fantastic entry
You know
point
it's going
right now.
back there. It's going
Yeah.
back there. It's gonna happen. But
It's a good entry point.
not financial advice.
So
Okay. So what's
another
your
one
second?
is the Mickey Mouse NFT collection. It's a pretty recent collection that came out. Wasn't able to get one of these on the drop, but
The
I mean
steamboats.
the prices are doable. Like you got the Happy Whistle at 485. You got the John T. Jig at 397, and then the All Together Now, which is that ultra rare one. I think
Yeah.
that
That
one's
one moves.
4100. That one's big, but the other two, they're hovering in 350, 400, 500 range. So
Yeah.
I think it's a good entry point. People love Mickey Mouse. This is a classic. I think it's one of the ones that are going to be undervalued, and they're going to only continue to grow.
I think so. I also have my own opinions on common, uncommon, secret rare, what I think is better. Maybe we'll do that in another video where we discuss, like, because now they're coming out, they're milking it, and they're making all these different ones with common, uncommon, ultra rare.
Yeah.
There's not just one collectible. That's the other thing I liked about the golden moments, by the way, is that there's only one Iron Man.
Yeah.
There's only one Elsa. There's not 5 different variations. There's just one.
There's no variations.
You know what I mean? So the variations, it hinders it kind of, for me at least. Like Spider-Man, you got a whole crowd of people coming in, but then they got to divide. Where do they want to buy? Which one do they like the best?
Right.
It's another topic, another day we're going to talk about it for sure.
Yeah, I think so. That'd be a good
sooner
topic.
rather than later. But Mickey, they started doing it already. They got 3 different variations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they only came out with one, it probably would be 5,000.
Even
if it was like 10K mints or whatever, 20K mints. It's the matter that they've had people make decisions and they've made one more rare than the others. But I have my own opinions.
Everybody loves the Disney ones, always.
Yeah, I think these are classics, like you said, and they're just going to come out with more, and these will always be the first.
Yeah, so the golden moments is kind of like the high end of the price point. You have the Mickey Mouse NFTs, that's mid end, and then I wanted to add one more, which are the Labbits. They're a little bit on the lower end of the price, but
so the first season, right?
The first season, the season 1 specifically, because I think all the season 1s are going to be good long term. But Labbit season 1, I think, is the place to be. You can get in right now for like 130 for the Smorkin Labbit. The red one is 150. 200. And then we have the Happy Stash. That's the second from the bottom there with the brown stash. Yeah, that's 150. So you could get into these ones, and like there's a huge Labbit following. I didn't know this, but they don't just exist in the NFT world. Like they're real things. Like you can buy a Labbit.
Yeah. I think most of the things are like that. I don't know about Disney stuff, but
yeah,
like even the Todds and the Batmans and stuff, you can buy those statues.
Yeah.
But these guys here, the big thing with these guys, they announced that there's in future works to get them to do breeding or something like that. So if you have like this black one with this red one,
wow,
the red one might come out with a knife in its back or something like that. Yeah, or they might have like these little mini Labbit. I forget what they're called, mittens or something, or littens.
Oh yeah. They look like little fur balls.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's what's going to happen. There's a lot of speculation on that, but I don't know where the first season ends here. But
that's another growth factor. Like the fact that you can combine them is just going to generate more demand for these. So
this Labricorn's been going off. It's like $500 or something because I think this moves.
Oh yeah, it's animated.
Yeah.
So those are my 3 like general ones. Like I think you're good buys on the season 1 for the Labbit, the golden moments, or the NFT Mickey. So that's where I'm sitting right now.
So yeah, if you got some gems, this is a cheap entry point. Like it's like you said, and at the more and more that comes onto the app, you got to think there's not unlimited money in the world, so people will be spending less in future or distributing it more. So things will come down once there's more more collectibles spread throughout the app, unless more people come in. Like there's going to be a balance at some point where
Yeah.
it's oversaturated, and when that happens, the beginning of the app I think will always hold more value. It'll come down less.
The
So
first seasons, like
these are
with the
probably
Pokemon
good.
cards, right? First
Exactly.
editions.
Yeah, if you look at that exactly. Shadow list, first editions, anything like that is always worth more because it came first, and that's where you're at. We're lucky that we're in that time now where we can afford these.
Yeah, you can get in early.
But okay, so I went in a different direction with my three, and all three of mine are comics. So I'll say that off the bat because right now the comics are getting disrespected. Like all these Marvels and DCs and everything's going up, and the comics are, like for example, Marvel Comics #1. This is the grail of comics in real life. Okay, 60,000 mints. Yeah, I get it. 48,000 or whatever for the common, but 48,000. Then you had a price sitting at over 200 before in the past. I mean, this when there's 1,000 comics, people are going to come back to this comic, even if there's 60,000. When there's 10 million people on the app, they're going to come back to this. There's only 60,000, right? So now's the time, I think, to load up. You can tell it's been at 230. It's going back there. It seems
pretty stable right now.
It's right now. It seems like a time. Actually, maybe a couple of days ago was a time at 162. It was a prime time.
Yeah,
but it's not. I don't think it's ever going back down here unless there's a huge gem squeeze, unless something crazy is coming out. But you're at 160. You're under 200 or 190 now.
This is a great
the grail. For the
grail. This is the grail right here. This is the grail of comics.
And then if this is not your thing, if you're not into just like having the grail for whatever reason, you wouldn't be, or you don't have enough money, there's other options. This is my second option, Amazing Spider-Man #1. Same exact chart. Look, they peaked. They had some kind of a boost this day. Then they came down, and now we're just inching back up. You know what happens when you inch back up? Look back in history.
Yeah.
Right? Inch back up and then boom. Inch back up and then boom. So
stabilized.
Not much longer you're going to be able to get this under 100, even though there's 60,000 mints again for 48,000 for the common. I'm saying I'm just going to get the common. I might go buy one right after this video. Actually, Amazing Spider-Man, $88. Like, come on.
Pretty good price.
The other one, this one actually held up a little bit, which is nice. Fantastic Four #1. So this would probably be third if I had to rank the three.
Yeah.
But if you watch Sleeping Comics, for example, on YouTube, this is one of his grails. It's not as much of a grill on like his rankings. I think he only has one of the limited runs, and then he has Marvel's #1, and then the next tier is Amazing Spider-Man, Fantastic Four 1, Fantastic Four 5. But again, you're under $80. That's why I put this in here. It's
how many mints does this one have? Do you know?
Same thing. Yeah, 48,000.
40,000.
I checked before we filmed here. Yeah, so these are all high mints, and I get it. Okay, that's why your price is low. But if you get 10 million people on the app and not much exposure, which I could see happening.
I'm sold. I'm buying this right after. After this video.
Exactly, and I'm gonna buy multiples. Why not?
Yeah.
This one here, I don't know. Just because of the price action, I think it's sitting and it's holding up, so it's got to be decent. But these guys here, they intrigue me a little bit more. Spider-Man and Marvel, if I can afford them. Just I see them in that waiting period. I just see them there, and it looks like it's ready to go. It might be going now. So while this is uploading, I might have to look into maybe another Spider-Man.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna go. Spider-Man, maybe. But yeah, that's my three. You gave your three brands. Yeah. It's there's opportunity still there, guys. Don't give up hope, even though the prices, the floor is going up on a lot of your favorite collectibles. There's other ones that can go up. You can always flip out of them. Stacking technique is very powerful. We can talk about that in another video.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we had one more thing to talk about. Oh, yeah.
Latest news. Yeah.
Yeah. So Veve drops this 4 hours ago.
We were right.
Mermicornos are back. We were right with our research that we did. Series 2 coming Saturday. And they show four Mermicornos. And it's kind of a buzzkill because people, I think the first set had like 8. So people were asking the question. I found this tweet. This guy's like, only 4 Mermicornos? And Veve actually replied and said, times 2. He said times 2. So there's going to be 8. So there's four not shown here, which makes you think, like, are they going to be more rare? But out of these 4, what's your favorite?
I don't know. I think the black and white one on the far left is probably the best one right there.
It's silver. Yeah, I think it's like a chrome.
Yeah.
But that one's, I think that one will probably have the highest floor. But the thing I noticed is this guy here.
Yeah.
I can make this bigger. See the green one?
Okay.
Look how it's got like a see-through mane.
Oh, yeah.
Mane see-through. The other ones, this one's shiny. I can see the silver for sure being, unless depends on how many mints too. Obviously, I think that's gonna.
Right. But that one's translucent.
This one's got like a translucent. I wonder how that's gonna look. I guess
Yeah.
it'll look like this. That's what
Yeah.
it'll look like.
And
But
the app, you spin it around, you can see your collectibles in the background through its hair.
yeah, it'll be cool. But I think even if I win one of these on the drop, I'm gonna instantly sell because that's when the most hype's gonna be.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Okay.
Maybe I'll fall in love. Depends what I get, and it depends what the other ones look like. The other four, because maybe they'll be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't say what day the drop was for this, did they?
Yeah. Saturday.
Saturday?
At 8 a.m. PT. So it's 11. Typical
Okay.
drop time
We'll be ready.
on
We'll
Saturday.
be ready.
It doesn't say how much they are yet, so maybe tomorrow or whatever we can find that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow we got Hulk. Don't forget.
Yeah, don't forget
You got to get the
Hulk.
Hulk comic, the Gray Hulk.
Oh, yeah, the Greyhawk would be fantastic.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, leave us a like. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. We're growing the channel. We got like 16 subscribers. Let's go. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. All the best and good luck tomorrow on the drop. I
Good
love you.
luck. Take
Bye.
care.